All right, today we're diving into a really surprising statement that was made by one of the Google executives recently. So Google is insisting that now is the perfect time to learn to code, even as AI is transforming the industry. So in Google's latest earning reports, their CEO said that over a quarter of the code submitted by Google is generated by AI. Now, me personally, I kind of think that seems like a stretch of what really is happening, and I would love to see them differentiate between what's test code or boilerplate or something like that. But the statement was still made that a quarter of the code was generated by AI. So a lot of that led a lot of people to be like, see, AI is going to take over the coding, blah, blah, blah. Like we've all heard this, right? But then we now have this other statement by another executive who is saying that now is actually the time that is the most important to learn to code. So let's dive in and break down why coding still remains essential, the limits of AI, and why human creativity continues to reign supreme in technology. And let's go into this today. Welcome to Startup Hack. I'm Spencer Thomason. Here at Startup Hack, we train software developers in our licensed coding bootcamps and build custom software solutions for companies. With a decade of executive leadership as a fractional CTO and 25 years in software development, I've mastered the art of transforming technology teams and products. All right, today we're diving into a topic that's sparking debate across the tech world. So why Google says now is the time to learn to code, even with AI revolutionizing the field. Now, stick around because we're going to unpack why coding is still crucial, why AI can and can't do why creativity is still king. So James Manyika, and I hope I say that right. Apologies to him if I just butchered his name. I usually butcher even my own kids' names. So, but Google's research chief recently said, quote, "AI is here to assist, not replace." Unquote. Now, this is a critical distinction. AI can handle boilerplate and repetitive tasks, but the spark of creativity, the invention of new systems, and tackling complex problems, that's still all humans. So coding isn't just about writing syntax, it's about problem solving. And AI lacks the contextual understanding humans bring to the table. So rather than replacing coders, AI is making their jobs more focused and impactful. So AI is not going to replace coders, it will just help amplify them. And I think we're seeing that at Google right now. Now, Google's leadership emphasizes that creativity and invention are uniquely human skills. Sure, AI can generate template code, but it can't dream up innovative apps or design user-friendly systems from scratch. Coding teaches you how to think logically while also fostering creative problem solving. If you've ever debugged a program at 2 a.m., you know it's more art than science. I was actually just up last night until 1 a.m. working on one of our products and was hammering through some code and found one line change that took me about 3 hours to find. I guarantee you it was buried into a config on a router. Like I guarantee you, like a physical hard router. I guarantee you this is not something AI would have solved anytime soon. So you know that like this exact example, right? That's why I have circles under my eyes this morning, is because back up at 5 after being up past 1, right? Like that is what humans can do. Now I get that what AI can do is do it faster and save humans a lot of that time, but it never would have found this. So learning to code is like learning a new language, and it opens doors to thinking in an entirely new way. So that's where this creativity is key. Now, imagine AI as a super smart assistant. It's great at following instructions, but guess who writes those instructions? You do. Google's research team has been clear. AI like Gemini and ChatGPT, they excel when paired with skilled developers, but without humans to guide them, they're just sophisticated parrots repeating patterns. The message, coders remain the heart of software development. I really like what Linus Torvalds said. He said that AI is just autocorrect on steroids, and I agree with it. AI still needs humans to just be behind the wheel. Now, learning to code isn't just about software, it's about a mindset. It teaches you to break down complex problems into manageable chunks and to think systematically. These skills are invaluable in any career, not just tech. So Google argues that coding is a gateway to understanding how technology shapes the world. And with AI growing in influence, understanding how it works will be a superpower. So coding teaches you to think critically. Now, if your company has systems that aren't connected, let us help you out here. Here at Startup Hack, our specialty is connecting systems to help your company work like a well-oiled machine. So check out startuphack.com/Spencer. We can help you out. Now, let's give credit where credit is due. AI excels at boilerplate tasks, repetitive tasks, and language skills and pattern matching and data. Like those are things that AI is really good at and super fast at. Need a quick HTML template or a Python script for data analysis? AI's got you covered. But when it comes to creating innovative solutions or optimizing algorithms or deploying things or working on connected systems, this is where AI is really going to fall short because it can't see the context. AI's Manyika, I apologize, I can't pronounce his name, their chief of innovation, pointed out that AI is a tool, not a creator. And I agree with this. AI is a great tool, and we should definitely all be using it as software developers, but it's not going to innovate for us. Coders remain essential for turning raw ideas into functioning systems. So AI is great for just your standard data-driven stuff. Now, one area where AI really shines is testing and debugging. Tools like GitHub Copilot, AI's and Google's Gemini offerings can catch errors faster than a human. And that's where there's a catch. AI doesn't always understand the why behind the errors. Developers still need to interpret and fix issues in context, meaning especially as systems are connected, right? AI is a partner in coding, not the captain of the ship. So AI can be, with the ship analogy, can be all of your hands on the deck, but it's not going to be the one driving the wheel. And that's why we need human developers. So AI can remix the existing ideas, but it will never invent new ones. AI can only be as good as what's been put into it. So for instance, it might generate 10 variations in a login form, but only human design can entirely give you a new authentication system. Google's team highlights this gap, emphasizing that invention requires intuition and experience. This is why coding skills remain irreplaceable in the tech world and why they're stressing that now is the best time to learn to code. Because one of the reasons the best time to learn to code is because if you ever get stuck, you can use AI, and there's so many developers and so many systems, and it's so easy to build systems. It's easier to build software right now than it ever has been. So AI has a limit to creativity, but humans don't. And that's why we need to focus on the specialty of what humans do. Now, coding also comes with ethical responsibilities, especially when AI is involved. Google emphasizes the importance of understanding how AI models work to ensure fairness, transparency, and accountability. Developers are the gatekeepers of AI, ethical AI usage. So learning to code equips you to not just build technology, but to build it responsibly. Now, if your team's struggling with outdated practices, StarterPack can help you modernize your process. Visit starterpack.com/Spencer and we can help you out. Now, no matter how advanced AI becomes, it lacks the human touch. Whether it's understanding user needs or adapting to unexpected challenges, humans bring insights that AI can't replicate. Google's leadership is super clear about this. Coders who combine technical skills with creativity will be in high demand. This is why now is the perfect time to learn to code, because AI can't replace human insight. Google is still one of the largest employers of software developers on the planet, right? And they have a massive army of software developers. So even though they're reporting that a quarter of their code was written by AI, I assure you this just means that they're accelerating faster in their development, and they're using that for a lot of the routine work. Now, AI is reshaping the job market a little bit, but coding is still a top skill. Google predicts that demand for developers who can work alongside AI will skyrocket. Coders who understand how to integrate AI into their projects and work with it on a day-to-day will have a significant edge. Don't fear AI, embrace it as a tool, and amplify your capabilities. So the job market is evolving. Now, learning to code gives you the ability to build your own tools, solve your own problems, and be creative in your own opportunities. AI can assist you, but it can't give you the empowerment that coding does. Google argues that coding is a universal skill that opens doors in almost every industry. If you want to shape the future, coding is the way to do it. I think partly a lot of the executives at Google are seeing the way off that people are being scared off by some of these things, some of those talking about how we're not going to need to code anymore. And we still need good engineers. We still need these smart people working on these hard, complex problems. In some way, AI is actually making software development more complex because we're trying to figure out how to use this amazing power, right? We have this amazing new tool and everybody thinks it's just going to be working and solve all the problems. There's still a lot of work to do. We are definitely hitting a slowdown in the curve on AI invention. Now, Google envisions Google envisions a hybrid future where humans and AI work together seamlessly. Coders will play a crucial role in designing this future, ensuring that AI complements rather than replaces humans' efforts. By learning to code now, you position yourself at the forefront of this evolution. So the message is clear. Coding isn't just relevant, it's essential. So the future is definitely a hybrid. And again, if you're ready to embrace the right tech trends, Startup Pack is here to help. From system integrations to scalable solutions, we've got you covered. Check out startuppack.com/Spencer and we can help you out. Now, what are your thoughts? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Were you surprised by Google saying this? Were you surprised to hear that a quarter of Google's code is generated by AI? Tell me what you're thinking. I love to have a great discussion. So leave a comment down below, even if nothing more just than to say hi. And make sure to like and subscribe. Here at Startup Hack, we train software developers in our licensed coding boot camps and build custom software solutions for companies. So reach out because we'd love to help. Check out the links down below or hit up startuphack.com/Spencer today, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel because we bring you lots of great tutorials and tips that every developer should know. See you next time.